Okay, very good morning, my dear friends. Welcome to today's session. So this is Dr. Padala Tirupati, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Government Degree College for Women. So through this free online coaching for the CPGET 2023 and also the other competitive exams, JL, DL, PGT, Gurukul and Gurukula DL. So these are all competitive examination. Also, we will going to continue our efforts. Our resource person, eminent resource persons will present their respective topics and respective area. My dear friends, please utilize these courses, free online classes, join regularly. So today's our eminent resource person, Dr.A.Arajani Madam Garu, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Food and Nutrition, RBVRR Women's College, Autonomous, Hyderabad. Madam is going to explain today's topic and yesterday continuation topic, that is algae phycology. Madam has huge experience algology or phycology. So better you have to utilize this wonderful opportunity, my dear friends. And please welcome Dr.A.Arajani Madam Garu and share your screen and start your session. Please welcome madam.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, good morning. Sir, visible my screen?
Yeah, your screen is visible, madam.
Okay. Good morning, students.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Yesterday in algae, one type study is completed. That too, chlorophysi member. That one is called the, what is the type study yesterday you have studied?
Wallworks, madam.
Wallworks. Expected questions. The wallworks plant body is colony, cenobium. The cell structure, just like the chlamydomonas cell structure is there. And the reproductive organ name is called gonidium. The cenobium meaning a fixed number of cells present in the colony, that is called the cenobium. And reproductive organ name is called gonidium. Plakia stage, 8 cell structure plakia stage, phylophores and oogamous type of sexual reproduction, autocolonies. These are the expected questions. Okay? Yes or no? Yesterday I'll share these are questions. These are part. Okay. Today I'll explain to the another type study. This one also same chlorophysi member, that is called the Oedogonium. Here Oedogonium you can compare to the Wallworks and Oedogonium thallus. Wallworks thallus is called the colony or cenobium, but where the Oedogonium structure or thallus is there, see you can the picture in the PPT. This is a filamentous body. Filamentous unbranched bodies. The thallus name is called filamentous unbranched. This is a different from the same chlorophysic family, but class, but here the thallus is different. Coming to the next one, classification. See, this one also under the chlorophysic, the class order is Oedogoniales. The genus name is Oedogonium. Here, what is the plant body? Oedogonium, you know, this one is also freshwater algae. Total 400 species are present. You know, freshwater means ponds, lakes, pools, shallow tanks. These are the some are epiphytic also. Only few are epiphytic, and some are terrestrial also. This is the occurrence. What is the structure of plant body? The thallus is a unbranched. See here, you can observe to the thallus. In this one thallus, unbranched thallus, filamentous plant body. Unbranched thallus is there. Cell attached to the end to end. See, this is a filamentous unbranched plant body with help of colorless disc-like old plant. End of cells. You can observe this top of the one cell is there, and here bottom one cell is present. That's why this is called end to attach the cell end to end. The cells are longer than broad. The basal here, two main cells are important. One is the basal cell, another one is the apical cell. The basal cell name is called holdplast. Very, very important. This question also to expect in the examination time. What is the basal cell name is called holdfast. Holdfast and is attached to the substratum. This basal cell is called the holdplast. This basal cell attached to the any substratum in the water pools or water tanks. The lower part, this is a basal cell. Another name is called holdfast. Keep in your mind, basal cell, holdfast, both are the same. What is the use of to attach the any substratum? The plant body. Next one here, where the next part is called the apical cell. Apical cell, the presence. See this part in the these are the filament plant body and unbranched part body, and the cell is very broad cells end to end. The upper side and lower side you can observe to the end to end cell is there. Here two cells are most important. Apical part cell is called apical cell and lower part or basal part cell is called holdfast. These holdfast to attach the any substratum. You can ask the question where the holdfast or basal cell are present in filamentous algae, unbranched filamentous algae, that is the Oedogonium. And these one very here another important point of the Oedogonium, apical cell also very important. The apical cell of the filament is entire either round or acuminate. Apical part is called the either round or and acuminate. All the cells of the remaining filament shows a apical basal polarity. Here all the cells of remaining filaments shows and the apical basal polarity. What is the meaning of that? Is cell is wide above and narrow below the the cell wall is the three layered cell wall is present, and each and three layered with the outer layer chitin, inner middle layer pectin, inner layer cellulose. Okay, each and every cell filament plant body unbranched end to end cells are present. Holdplast where you can observe in the bottom holdplast is present. Upper side cell is called apical cell. Here another very important apical cell is to form to the cap cells. Very, very, very important. This one. Some cells shows to the transfer parallel cells are present. These transfer parallel cells is called the apical cell. Apical cell is called the cap cell. Very important. Basal cell, holdplast, apical cell, cap cell. These two questions, two expected questions. Okay, in the Oedogonium. That here not to ask directly apical cap cells. Which algae? Filamentous unbranched algae to found to the apical cells or cap cells. That is a Oedogonium. Same basal cell or holdfast cell. Coming to the cell structure. Each and every cell to maintain to the three layers of cell. Outer layer to made up of chitin, middle layer to made up of the pectin, and inner layer made up of the cellulose. This one. This is the cell structure. Okay, coming to the next one. Here next one, how to form these apical caps or cell divisions are present. In that cell divisions, terminal divisions or intercalary divisions are present. All are and any cell except here only except the basal cell is capable of the cell division. And all cells undergoes the cell division except which cell is division are not present, only basal cell. At beginning of divisions, the nucleus comes to the lies in the center part. Below the apical and the cells are inner side. Lateral walls, here lateral walls are present. These lateral walls to form to the ring-like structures. These rings are present. These rings are to modify into the capsule. Okay, here only you can by-head it. Basal part. What is the structure? Filament, unbranched structure. And two end cell to end cell is present. Basal is holdplast. Upper cell is called apical cell or cap cell. and the each and every cell is a three-layered structure. You know, that is the chitin, outer chitin, middle pectin, inner cellulose. And another important, here only all cells or divisions are present except the basal cell. Where the apical cells are there, in that apical cells, the terminal and intercalary cells capable the cell division to form to the ring-like structures, that is called the capsule. This is the thallus. Coming to the reproduction. Here same three types of reproductions are there. One is the vegetative, asexual and sexual. But here not to the particular sexual, particular asexual. Here two species are present. Very important that species also. I'll share that one species names also. One is next one is the fragmentation, is the vegetative reproduction. This fragmentation, first one is the is the usual method of propagation. This one is free floating forms attached from the rarely multiply by fragmentation. Okay, here it's the very accidental phase is called the fragmentation during the intercalary cells to form to the sporangias and to capable and developing the new filamentous plant body, that is the Oedogonium. The second one is the akinets. You know, akinets which time to form unfavorable condition. Akinets to form entire the protoplast of cell become a thick walled red color round oval shape is there. Each and every akinete, when the favorable conditions are present, in that time each and every akinete to converted into the new filamentous plant body, that is the Oedogonium. This is a very simple vegetative reproduction. Next one, asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction takes place by zoospore formation. Very, very important. What type of asexual reproduction is there? Oedogonium is a form filamentous green algae. It is capable of reproduction sexually, which means that is the Oedogonium, both male and female reproductive organ is there. That is a sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is the Oedogonium fragment produced to the zoospores only. What type of spores are present here? Zoospore. These zoospores are able to move spontaneously through water. Once the zoospore is produced, single, always zoospores to form the single in the capsules only. Which cell is to form to the zoospores? Capsules only to form to the zoospores. This zoospore formation is dependent upon the presence of free carbon dioxide in water. The cells that produce the zoospore is called zoosporangium. That is called the zoosporangium. These zoospore cells are able to divide and form a new filament of Oedogonium. See how to form the zoospore. This is the cell structure. First one you can observe each and every capsule to converted into the zoospores. See, inside the zoospores, one hyliner is present and this one is inside the zoospores are present. See, this is a structure of zoospores. And the second one, sexual reproduction, is the oogamous type. And here, what is the oogamous? You know, sexual reproduction, two gametes to produce. One is the male gamete, second one is the female gamete. Male gamete or anthrozoid produced in antheridium. Female gamete is produced into the egg. Eggs are produced and that is in the oegonium. Male and female gametes differ both morphologically and physiologically. Both are not similar here. Both are very differ from the morphological and physiologically. Here egg formation is there. Each oegonium, two anthrozoids to present in where the antheridium is there. Another motile structure, that is the androspores, is produced singly, androsporangium. Here next coming, see, this is the oogonium, how to form to the male and female gametophyte. Next coming to the another important points in your examination point, very, very important, based on the size of male. Male is called antheridial. Filament name is called Oedogonia, the filamentous species Oedogonia are divided in two groups. Very important students, you can by-head it, these questions, these names, Macandrus and Nanandrus species. Which algae you can observe two species? What is that name is called Macandrus species. Second one is called Nanandrus species. Please keep in your minds, these both are most important. Okay, two species are under depending the size of the male and female. These species are two divisions are present in Oedogonium. That is called the Macandrus, and second one is called the Nanandrus species. What is the Macandrus? Macandrus species Antheridia develop in the filament and very normal size. And here the size is different from the male gametophyte Antheridia. That is the basic thing. The Oedogonium to divide two parts, Macandrus and Nanandrus species. In the Macandrus species, the female gametophyte to produce it in the normal size of the filament. Example, Oedogonium fragilla, Oedogonium nodulusum, Oedogonium hirini. And these are born in the same filament. And the some species in the Macandrus also dioecious type. That is called a heterothalism. Dioecious meaning same filament, same brand to produce two types of organism, two types of reproductive organs. That is called the heterothalic or unisexual. In this type, example, Oedogonium, Gracillus, Cardinum, Aquaticum. The Antheridia and Oogonia born on the different filament, that is a dioecious. Here, Macandrus species again to divided into the monoecious and dioecious forms. See, this one is the how to form this one. Second one, Nanandrus species. Another very important species name is called Nanandrus. The Nanandrus species are always dioecious. Here, monoecious is absent. Listen careful. Macandrus species, two are present in that one. One is the monoecious and second one is the dioecious. But here Antheridia in Macandrus species to produce the normal filament. But where the Nanandrus species are there, in that Nanandrus species are always dioecious. Dioecious, here monoecious is totally absent. What is the dioecious? That is called the heterothalism. Heterothalism, what is the meaning of heterothalism? Antheridia and Oogonia, both Oogonia are born on different filamentous. Antheridia and next one is the Antheridia and the next one Oogonia. Both are born on different filamentous. The Antheridia develop on a very small filament termed as dwarf male or Nanandrium. See, write down this one also most important. In Oedogonium, two types of species. The basic size of the male gametophyte or Antheridia. This is the differentiated in two type of species. One is a Macandrus, second one is Nanandrus. Macandrus again to divided monoecious and dioecious. But Nanandrus only one, always only one species are there. That too, that is the heterothalism, dioecious. But here Antheridia to develop very small filament. That filament name is called dwarf male. Very important. Keep in your mind where the dwarf male Antheridia produced in Oedogonium Nanandrus species only to produce to the dwarf male filament. Initially, these androsporangia develop in the normal size filament. These androspores lying singly within a androsporangia. Each Antheridium produced two anthrozoids. These androspores are very small spores, but large antheridians are there. Again, another very important character, Nanandrus also, two types of Nanandrus are there. One is the Gynandrosporus, second one is the Idiandrosporus. See, these two, one is the Nanandrosporus, dwarf filament is most important. Okay, why very small, dwarf meaning short filament of the male gametophyte or antheridia. That is the dwarf male. Where you can observe in the Nanandra species only. The two basic of the dwarf filament, the size. These Nanandras two types. One is the Gynandrosporus, Ediandrosporus. These also very important Nanandras types. What is the meaning of gynandro? Where you can observe to the gynandrosporus type. That is Oedogonium, where in the species, the Nanandra species, you can observe to the gynandrosporus type. These gynandro here, androsporangia and hugonia, born on same filament, that is called the gynandrosporus. What is the meaning of gynandrosporus? Androsporangia and hugonia, both are to produce the same filament, that is called the gynandrosporus. Second one, Ediandrosporus. Here androsporangia and hugonia born on different filament, that is called Ediandrosporus. Did you understood this point? One is the dwarf male is important. Second one, Nanandro type. One is the gynandro and Ediandro. Gynandro is the both are form are born on same filament. Ediandro to the Anthrogonia and Hugonia born on different filament. Next, see how to form. These are called the Oedogonium. Okay, okay, students. These are very important questions to ask the in Oedogonium. Here only expected questions. What is the Oedogonium? Two types of cells are there. One is the, what is that one? Filament plant body. This filament plant body, one is the basal cell is there. That is the whole fast. Apical cell is the upper part. This apical cell to form to the cap cells. Basal cell to attach the any substratum. And end-to-end cell to form. Each and every cell, 3 layers are present. Chitin, pectin, and inner cellulose. And vegetative reproduction, fragmentation, akinets. Asexual reproduction, zoospore formations are present. And here another very important, in the Oedogonium, zoospores. The way the zoospores are there, in that zoospore, see, this is the, and here zoospores to many flagellas also present, deep green in color, and flagellas also formed in this zoospore. This is a pear-shaped zoospores. And this one is the where the capsule are there. In the near the capsule, these zoospores are present. Next, coming to the sexual reproduction, that is the oogamous type. And coming to the, in this one, the based upon the size of antheridia, the Oedogonium to divide into the two species. One is the Macandrus and second one is the Nanandrus. Macandrus type is the monoecious and dioecious, both are present in Macandrus, but the antheridium or the normal size of filament to form. And Nanandrus species, you can observe to the Nanandrus. This one is the only dioecious type. And here this Nanandrus male, where the antheridium is there, in that is the male dwarf is present. And the antheridium, Nanandrus, depending on the antheridium and hugonia born, that is the two types of there. One is the gynandrous type and second one is the Ediandros type. And gynandrosporus is the androsporangium, hugonia, both are formed to the same filament, that is the gynandrosporus. Ediandrod, both are the different filaments to form, that is the Ediandrosporus. These are expected questions in your competitive examination point. Okay, did you understand, ma?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, today I'll stop this one only. Next tomorrow I'll explain to the Kara. Okay, sir, Tirupati sir.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, madam, sparing your valuable time here for our.
Sir, 1 second, sir. I'm
Okay.
not to explain to too much of in theoretical, where which part is important in competitive exam. In that one only, I'll expose that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, madam. Thank you.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Regarding of this class, if you have any doubt or any queries, please you ask for respected madam. Anybody?
Yeah, okay. Okay, sir.
To ask in Telugu also, no problem. If you ask the questions.
Please stop your sharing, madam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir, is there any more classes to take again?
Hello. Sir,
Yes. Okay. Some of the participants, they ask PPT or PDF. Please you.
yeah, sir, I'll share the wall walks and this one also tomorrow.
Okay. Sure.
I'll
Sure.
share it to your email, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Gurumurthy ji. Gurumurthy, our beloved friend.
Gurumurthy join ayyara, sir.
Yes. Gurumurthy are here. Gurumurthy garu.
Good morning, Gurumurthy.
Good morning, my dear friend. How are you?
Good morning, fine. You?
Always with your love and affection. I'm always fine, my dear friend. So,
WhatsApp time miss అయింది యువర్ క్లాస్.
okay, group lo పెట్టాను యూట్యూబ్ లింక్ అది గ్రూప్ లో పెట్టాను మిత్రమా అది
అదే లాస్ట్ వీక్ జాయిన్ అయినా.
ఓకే అయినా పర్వాలేదు వీడియో దాదాపుగా అప్లోడ్ చేశాము ఒక రజనీ మేడం గారిది మొన్న వాల్వాక్స్ క్లాస్ ఒకటి అది
రేపు చేస్తా సార్, రేపు పంపిస్తాను.
ఎస్ ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ అవి ప్రతి మనం ఏ క్లాస్ చెప్తే అవి మనం యూట్యూబ్ లో లింక్ మనం వాట్సాప్ లో పెడుతున్నాం మీరు అది యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకోండి. ఈ రోజు ఆల్గేకి సంబంధించినటువంటి ఒక 2 అసైన్మెంట్లు తయారు చేశాను ఒకటి ఈ రోజు పంపిస్తాను మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి.
ఓకే ఓకే
రైట్
Okay, sir.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
ఓకే
థ్యాంక్ యూ
ఓకే సార్.
సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్
సార్
మనోజ్ గారు మనోజ్ కుమార్ ఫ్రమ్ వేర్
ఖమ్మం సార్ ఖమ్మం.
ఫ్రమ్ ఖమ్మం ఓకే ఎస్ఆర్బిజి ఏనా
సార్ సిద్ధారెడ్డి కాలేజ్ సార్ ఎస్ఎస్ఆర్ చేసి.
ఓకే సిద్ధారెడ్డి కాలేజ్ చెప్పండి మిత్రమా.
సార్ ఐఎమ్ ప్రిపేరింగ్ ఫర్ దట్ జేఎల్ ఎగ్జామ్ సార్.
జేఎల్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఓకే ఓకే
సార్ ప్లీజ్ could you please cover all topics sir related to JL syllabus.
డెఫినెట్లీ వి విల్ ట్రై అవర్ లెవెల్ బెస్ట్ మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్.
Okay sir, thank you.
ఓకే రైట్
Okay, thank you sir.
సుజాత గారు ఎం సుజాత గారు
సార్
అనుష గారు ఎనీ డౌట్స్.
హలో గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్. నేను
Okay.
మీ యూట్యూబ్ లో జేఎల్ కి సంబంధించి ప్రీవియస్ బిట్స్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ అని 45 వీడియోస్ దాకా చేశారు కదా సార్, అవి బాగా నచ్చాయి నాకు. అవన్నీ
Okay.
క్వశ్చన్స్ ఒక పీడిఎఫ్ లాగా ఉంటే సెండ్ చేయరా సార్, నేను అది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకొని డైలీ బిట్స్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేద్దాం అనుకుని నేను జేఎల్ ఎగ్జామ్ కి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నాను. సో అట్లా.
షూర్ ఎం
Okay,
సుజాత మీన్స్ మంజాల సుజాత.
నా పేరా సార్? అనుష సార్, అనుష.
ఓకే యు ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ అబౌట్ ప్రీవియస్ వీడియోస్.
ఆహా, జేఎల్ కి మీరు బిట్స్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ చేశారు కదా సార్ యూట్యూబ్
ప్రీవియస్
లో.
పేపర్స్ చేశాను బిట్స్ చేయలేదు. బిట్స్ టైం లేదు మిత్రమా, బిట్స్ చేయడానికి స్పేస్ చాలా తక్కువ ఉంది. సారీ, ఆ వీడియోస్ లింక్ మేము పంపించగలుగుతాం డెఫినెట్లీ మీకు పంపిస్తాం.
శ్వేత మాలిక్యులర్ బయాలజీ అడుగుతుంది, ఆల్గే అయ్యాక నేను చెప్తాను సార్.
ఓకే మాలిక్యులర్ బయాలజీ ఇస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏరియా, ఆల్ ఆర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బట్ మాలిక్యులర్ బయాలజీ రజనీ మేడం విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే సార్.